Hi guys, welcome to a new vlog. How are you? How is it going? Everything? I want to know everything in the comments. Please tell me what's going on with your life, as you have requested so many times. And now we're looking for apartments in downtown Toronto, and I'm going to show you every apartment that we see. The previous video that I posted was really popular, and I got many comments and many requests to make a new one. So we're making a new one and also checking for apartments for ourselves. Right now we are at the St. Lawrence Market area because we're looking for apartments around here, and I'm going to show you everyone that we find, and let's see how they are. This is the first option. As you can see, we have a new kitchen over here with the sink. There's a dishwasher right here, an oven, I forgot the name of this thing, a stove, a microwave, a fridge over here, and this is supposed to be the living area. It's a little small, but it works anyway. Here we have the balcony. I'm not going to show too much because I don't want to disclose the location. And then we move here. We have the washroom, which is pretty spacious. Hi, me right here. Some storage over here. I don't know how to open it. Okay, storage here, and the shower over here. Also some extra storage. The best part is that laundry is included, is in the apartment, which is something that we don't have in the apartment that we live in right now. And this is the bedroom. It's also a little small, but it's understandable. It's downtown living. The balcony stretches out from the living room here, and this is the window that opens right here. I'm not opening right now. It has a storage here with a mirror that we don't have at home right now. And say hi to these guys. You remember my cousin, the realtor?
Hello.
And you remember Stevie, of course. Hubby. Right now. Because the building is under construction still, so look, here's the situation. The second option is again the same layout with the other one. It's just a higher floor. As you can see, there's pretty much no difference on the size and everything that it offers. Small differences maybe, and yeah, it's the same building, higher floor. Let's see which one we decide mostly. Okay, here we have the third option. We come with a long hallway. There's the washroom right here. It's again the same typology pretty much. And we go here to the laundry section. Everything is new because it has never been inhabited before. So we have these living space over here. It's kind of smaller than the other one. We have the fridge over here. It's the same, I assume, yes, the same with the other apartment. Everything here. I love that it has dishwasher and a big microwave, and everything is fine. And we have a bigger wardrobe here, also a kind of bigger room, which is good. And what I don't like about it is that the view over here is kind of partial, like you can see from this side and from the other side, but it's not like the best view you could get to see other people living. So yeah, there's also some storage here, I think. Yes, there's some storage space here for shoes and stuff. Let's see. It's not a bad option anyway, just a little smaller. You probably guessed that this option actually seemed too good to be true because it was a 1-bedroom plus den, and we actually found this on Facebook Marketplace, which turned out to be a scam. The original listing was actually for $100. It had an ensuite laundry, a new kitchen with appliances, nice living room. It was on a higher floor, like I think 21st floor, and a big den and a bedroom. Just be careful, guys. This turned out to be a scam, but we caught it before doing anything and before paying anything. But yeah, it's actually the reality in Toronto. It's there's a lot of scams, especially on Facebook Marketplace. So be careful, guys. The next option was located on an older building next to College Station. It was a very good area, to be honest, but the building was on the older side. It was a one-bedroom apartment with studio concept with an open kitchen. It was a newly renovated one, and it was an interesting option, but we didn't end up choosing this one because of no AC and no ensuite laundry, which was kind of our requirement when selecting our new home. And other than that, as you know, we have a dog, so it was pretty hard to have any parks nearby. And also downtown Toronto, that location sometimes can get a little shady. But yeah, generally it was a good option. We saw another apartment on that building as well. I'm going to show it as option 6 for you as well. On a similar note, also this apartment was located on the same building. It was a lower floor. The kitchen in this one was a little bit bigger. Again, a kind of open concept, but kind of a little bigger, with a cabinet at the entrance, a small washroom, basically the same typology as the other one. The bedroom was a little bit bigger because it also had a bigger wardrobe, wall-to-wall kind of one. They didn't have any lighting at the moment because they were still working on the renovation. As I said, the both new units were newly renovated. The living room was spacious as well, with the balcony, basically the same typology, just lower floor and a little bit of a change in the kitchen size. Okay, hi, this is another day and we're viewing another apartment right now. This is closer to our neighborhood and it's a one-bedroom apartment. It's an old building, but it's actually a decent looking one. So let's see how it looks right now. When you enter, because I'm trying to see over here, this is the kitchen that you can enter immediately. It has all the appliances, the big fridge, everything. Pretty spacious, I would say. It has like a storage in here to keep the clothes that you wear daily, and probably shoes right here. This was the main entrance. And let's move to the living room. This is the living area. It has this big window over here. It's pretty spacious, I have to say that. And this could be used as a den space next to the kitchen. Maybe like an office or something, because it's really decent for that. Yeah, it's very nice. Let's go check the other things. This is like an extra storage for different things. Right here. And this is the next one. This is the washroom. It's small, but like normal size. Hi. Washroom over here. And now moving to the bedroom. It's also big in size. Has a window. I'm not showing the view just to not disclose the location. And this is the closet. It's a big one over here. It's not a walk-in closet, but it's like pretty spacious. And yeah. It looks like a good option because of the size. Like, there's a really big size over here. The bad thing I would say is that it doesn't have a balcony, and also that the laundry is downstairs with other people, so it's not in the apartment. But other than that, I think it's a really good option because it's really spacious. What do you think?
It's good.
Yeah, I like it too.
It is big.
Yes. Here next to the door, which is spacious. And then right here is the living area. It has a lot of beautiful views. I'm not showing anything at the moment. This is not supposed to be here, you understand. It's supposed to be here on this empty area right here. The kitchen is fine. This is supposed to be like a eating area. Living right over here. And here we have some storage, extra storage. The washroom over here. Again, don't mind it, it's under construction. Washroom here. And this is the bedroom, which again is spacious. Fine. Hi. And also a big closet. Stretches out both ways. So it's kind of big. Yeah, this is the other option that we have at the moment. The next option is actually located in one of my favorite buildings. It's a pretty famous one. I'm not going to disclose the name, but generally this was a smaller layout and it was on the cheaper side for that building, but it was a little bit out of our budget because nothing is actually included in this monthly rent. So any utility bill was actually extra. I didn't like the fact that it was located on the inside part of the building so you could see the neighbors. The size was kind of small, with a kind of smaller bedroom, and I didn't like the fact that the neighbors could actually peek inside the room if they wanted to, if they were in the balcony. But other than that, it's actually one of the buildings that has the best amenities, one of the biggest gyms, heated outdoor pool, really a good party room, like a lot of good amenities. But yeah, it was out of our budget, let's be honest. And the next option was actually one of my favorite ones. It was almost the one we actually went with because it was pretty spacious. It also had a small den on the side, a very big living room for a new building. It also had a kind of bigger bedroom. The den was actually a really nice touch. It would be perfect for my desk over there. So like we needed a den, but we couldn't afford one. Nice balcony, a park outside. It's located in the Midtown area. The only catch about this one was that the hydro bill was going to be around $200 a month due to like transfer charges, which actually would make the apartment to go way over our budget. But other than that, the building was amazing, the apartment was amazing. I really liked this one. So the next option is located on the King Street West area, where we were looking for a few options, a few apartments. It starts with the kind of spacious, normal washroom. It had ensuite laundry. The living room was actually on the smaller size, and besides being small, it was actually tricky to furnish with the position of the TV or the general layout. It was actually a little tricky. It had a nice balcony. It was on the lower floors, I think on the second or the third floor, which was not ideal. But anyway, if we liked the layout, we probably would go for it. And the bedroom was also kind of small. It has ensuite laundry, of course. The bedroom was also kind of small, and with that glass divider, it felt more like a studio rather than an actual one bedroom. So the price kind of was a little unjustifiable for this particular layout or for this particular apartment. Moving on to the last option I'm going to show in this video. This was an actually interesting one. It was a newly constructed building, and this apartment was actually located on the 47th floor, which was pretty high up. You could actually feel the height while being there. It had a spacious washroom. Everything was new, obviously. The building itself was not completely finished yet, so this would also come with a lot of problems, as we know, with a lot of fire alarm testing, a lot of other issues. I didn't like the idea that the bedroom was, again, just a division with a glass panel. This was the only closet space it had, which was crazy. I don't know how people can live with such a small closet space, but yeah, the glass divider that you could actually see on the living room, I did not like that. I never like it in these kinds of apartments, but it's pretty popular. The living room was, again, very small and a little tricky. The view was amazing because, like, on this one side, you could actually see the skyline, you could see the full Toronto. It was really high up, but on the other side, you could see the neighbors pretty close. Let me know which one was your favorite option, and maybe your arguments of what would you tolerate or what would you not tolerate in one of those options that I showed you. Thank you.